All right, I am live, I think. Let me get this posted, shared out. All right, everything looks good. I need a sound check. Oh, wow, YouTube says I'm excellent. It never says that. All right, man, so I was super bullish on Tesla, but I think we're going to have a bad day. The market is weak. Yeah, it's weak. I mean, we got Facebook up, DraftKings up, Walmart's up. Okay. I thought it was going to open lower. I know they came out with earnings. No, wait a minute. I can't remember if they came out. Let me see one more. Yeah, they did come out with earnings. All right. It was Home Depot. I think Home Depot's weak. And I think there's someone else. DraftKings is up. X is up. What's concerning is where I'm thinking it's just not going to be a good market day is that VIX and the advanced decline line is sitting at a level that I'm not liking it. I'm not feeling it. I don't like it to go below 2000. And I think if we hit there, we can have a trending down day. That's usually my level to where I say a trending down day. So this is the advanced decline line. And you can see how we haven't broke, we're right there to where it's bad. And probably when we seen a lot of these low areas as the market started going up. But now we're going down into it. I think these other areas, I'm guessing, we hit it and we was open up like a green candle there, right? Here we didn't hit it. We kind of was going down, but this area, you got to be careful. It gets wicked when you're below there. So been looking at that. Been looking at the VIX. The VIX is 22. The VIX is up 13.7%. You can see it's breaking this upper resistance area, right? No, that's no good. It even gapped up over it, so I'm not liking the VIX. I was looking at the VIX ever since the start of the market. I think it opened up at 10, and then it was 11, and it was 12, and it was 13. So it's already 13.7 and climbing. If you go to the minute chart, look at that, right? Look at that gap up, and it's just going up. So I'm not feeling that. And you got the advanced decline line on the NASDAQ. It tried to make a little run. Tesla turned green, and then it turned red, and then it's just going down. It just seems like one of those days. We'll pull up Tesla. I got it in the comments. Yeah, and see how Tesla is getting ready to break some support. Oh man. We was hoping good things for Tesla, but and it could. I mean, the stock is strong, but it's not going to really swim against the grain, even though it's been doing that for the last couple of days. But I think on market like today, let me see something. The Dow's down 500 points. I don't know if it's going to swim against the grain like that. So here's the 15-minute chart, and you could see it's sitting right there. Basically right there at this, actually starting to break it. It's right there at support, and then you got another level down here at the 202. So another $2 lower, right? Then you got another level down here. It looks like about every $2, getting a little area support. And then you don't want to break that one, okay? We don't want to break that one. That one goes clear over here. So that's the major support. So we're going to keep an eye on that. See if it can bounce here or hold here, which would be good. And see what happens, man. So what do you guys think? You think this is just just a down day? Or you think this is the beginning of a trend? So Jury Box says online, Mr. Jarrates, what's up? And he says, what's up to you too, Deborah? I got her in the back. So yeah, I'm just looking at this. I usually don't. Yeah. I did that video yesterday. If you didn't see it, check it out. Check it out. I think a lot of you guys checked it out, but we was talking about these emotional bars, and I was expecting one to the upside, and we actually got it right here. If I zoom in on a 15-minute, see, we actually got it. And then it's taking it right back. And I'm like, that's not good. It's not good. And then you can see we just kind of sinking lower. Look at the stochastic. It's just, we're pushing right up against it. And I think as long as the market stays weak like it is, if it doesn't turn around, it's probably going to go through. It's probably going to give it up. But I do think that any sell off or, is a buying opportunity, because I do think we're still going to run into that March 1st investor day, which is, it's next week. It's next week, Wednesday. All right. So, there you have it. Just kind of looking at it, keeping an eye on it. JRH, you haven't seen any posts from you on Twitter. It's not, but I don't be following it like that. But usually I'm on it, and so you in and out. You play this usually pretty good. You gonna ride it down, or you just not gonna step aside? You gonna play a bounce point, or what? I'm typically a long term, and I was always saying in my videos. I think I started them all off. Remember, Tesla's still in a downtrend. It's still in a downtrend, and we just got a nice little bounce, and and here we are. It's that we at that. It's this level. It's just we're not gonna break it. Being I can't even see my lines. Move some of these drawings. Yes. Oh, shoot. Let's clear them all out. Can't even see. Yeah. Right there, man. We just bring it down a little bit. Yeah, it looks like right about here. It's 216 or so. Yeah, it's just struggling right there, and we need a strong market to go over that. I do believe we're going to break that, but not on a weak market. If it does, that's going to be a sign of really being strong. But yeah, let's look at the Dow. I don't know if we're going to turn around today. So that look, the Nasdaq, is down 1.5%. We're coming towards that 10:30 turnaround time. Like when we do turn around, 10:30 is usually time. Why? I don't know. I don't know why 10:30 get a turnaround time. And if it's not 10:30, it could be 11. It's usually 10:30, then 11, 11:30. Once it hits around there, you're like, nah, we ain't turning around. But look at that advanced decline line. Yeah, we still hovering. You still hovering around. Look at this advanced decline line. It's just going down. So more stocks are constantly going lower than they are going up. It's just getting weaker. Even though, there is, look, PayPal just turned green. Okay, so PayPal, Walmart, DraftKings, Meta, Lee Auto, Letter X. So there's some strength over there. And the next one to turn green is, damn, okay, my watch list is going to be Booking, but that's down 1.12%. You was out of the country. Oh, cool. Yo, where'd you go? I'm gonna say I'm afraid to go out of the country. I kind of am, not because of what's going. I just don't like being out of the country. I don't like it. So yeah, I was in the military. I've been to a lot of countries, but I don't know. I always felt uncomfortable in other countries, and this was when things was good. I would go to the store and I got the country's money. And I'm like, here, I'm buying a paper or soda, and I'm holding all my money out. And then they like taking what they need. I don't know if they ripped me off or not. I just always felt uncomfortable being in another country, and so I don't really like to leave the country, even though I do like to. I've never been to like where people go, like Paris, maybe Sydney, Australia. Deborah wants to go to Perth, Australia, right? Did I get that right? Perth. And I want to go to Paris and France and where's that? That's about it. I've never been there. And check it out. But Okay, you went to Dominican Republic. Okay, you was in the army. Okay, cool deal. Yeah, I was in the Air Force, and I did about 5 countries. I've been to Saudi, Jordan, England, Germany, um, Iceland. Been to Iceland, and yeah, that's it. Those are my countries I've been to. And let me go back to these charts. Yeah, looking at this, just not liking it. Look at Ford, man. Ford's just been. It looks like it's gonna break. This wedge just looks like it might break to the downside. See that line I got? Just almost got it predicted, right? If we, it's just gonna continue this downtrend, almost like a big bear flag there, or descending triangle. I got to get my. I'm not good with my triangles, but bottom line is a breakdown. Yeah, you got the crossover on the stochastic. I mean, look at the volume on the downside. It just looks like it's just weak. You know, here we got every open parking lot. There's cars parked. Well, I live in Louisville. This is where they make most of the cars. I mean, they parked all over in every single parking lot you can find around here. I don't know if they selling cars or not. If they got a chip problem, but you know, we talked about it, and these candles, man, I'm telling you, this is the weekly too. You got 2 back to back. These are ugly. These are showing like to get above those. That's probably not gonna happen. Not gonna happen anytime soon. You know, so I just see it drifting down. Let's pull up Amazon because this is a stock that I talked about in the Amazon video. After they reported earnings, see, they got one of those candles. And this thing was doing its thing. You know, I'm an Amazon fan. I'm like, yeah, Amazon stochastic turn negative. I said it's probably going to visit its lows. And so far, it's, you know, it's slowly getting down there. And I was saying it's just riding with the tide as far as when it was kind of hanging in there. I was like, wow, Amazon's kind of hanging in there. But I don't know. I don't know if it hangs in there. It's down 2.3%. Yeah, it looks like some of these stocks. I always been keeping an eye on Open Door because I was like, when this stock was $1, I really thought about loading the boat on it. But I'm like, man, these guys are gonna claim bankruptcy. You know, but it's one of them stocks where you can make a lot of money if they don't, you know, if they turn the business around. But the real estate market, you know, it just seems like they're gonna claim bank. And then when you see, look at the insider and the insider buying and selling, when they're not buying it at $1, you're like, makes you like, why should I buy it at $1? They ain't gonna buy it at $1. You know, so yeah, look at the S&P. Yeah, just weak. It's weak, man. Bitcoin started off the weekend pretty good. It hit over 25. Yeah, it's down 1.3%. See, even Bitcoin can't even hold up today. It was down. It popped. Yeah, right there. This is the hour chart. We popped here, and I was like, uh-oh. And you can see it's fighting that resistance. It seems like everything we have, we just fighting this resistance. And it seems like the market as a whole is just, that's it. It can't do it. Can't do it. But Bitcoin early this morning bust above 25,000. And, you know, it needs to get above that line. It's almost there. And once it does, I think we go into 30. Man, look at AMD. Look at that weak. It's the hour chart I'm looking at. You got a crossover just down, breaking that. Well, I kind of drew the wrong line. Breaking that level of support. Filling this gap on the hour. Here's another level sitting right there at another one. You know, so let's see if it could hang on. And look at the volume. Just like these red bars, these selling, you know. I don't like that. Oh, it had a little bounce. Had a little bounce on the minute. A little V. See, it's kind of hanging. It's trying to bounce off that support. We'll see if it holds. I think this is just traders like, up, hit support. It's time to buy. And didn't reach a higher high. You know, so open lower, did fill the gap. And this is the minute chart. Don't usually look at minute charts. I'm looking at it today, though. Trying to get it. Look how fast it's coming down. Look how fast it's taking away this little bounce. Let's see if it can make a higher low right there. SPY still, it's at the lows of the day. It's 1027. 3 minutes for the turnaround. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. VIX is at an all-time high. I'm not listening to what's going on in the news. I know. Was it Home Depot responsible for all this? Yeah. Yeah, so VIX, all time high today, daily high right now. I got less stocks that are green. Remember we talked about Meta. Meta's still green. What was it? DraftKings. DraftKings was green. Now it's red. Booking is doing a little bit, trying to do a little turn right here. In the Dow, it was 500. It looks like it's trying to find a little stability. Damn, look at that hour chart on the Dow, just collapse. You know what how I feel about these bars? I don't like them. I don't like them when they red. You know, that's not a good thing. Let's see if I close my little window here. Yeah, it's sitting right there, support, and that's why it's bouncing. Tell already. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just not liking it. I don't know, man. Don't know. You can see how we had this last uptrend. So, like, right, it was up, hit it, down, up, didn't hit, held. I mean, that's bullish, held, right? All of these trying to, this area trying to break through that level of resistance. Oh, shoot, I'm trying to delete this. Right? So you had all these knocks on the door. Knock, knock. Who is there? It's the Dow Jones. And you figure the more knocks, the more times you're gonna break it down. It just didn't do it. And is it gonna give up and roll over? That won't be any good. Or it could pull back to support and then really make a charge to that resistance, then just blow right through it. But yeah, usually you break it down. It's held, and it's weird. Weird. So what's going on, peoples? We talk about the market now, whatever stock you like. But I know the title got Tesla. I started with Tesla. I'm not sure if this thing is gonna hold up. It's doing well actually. Now it's coming back. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Get rid of this thing. Yeah, it's that level's is holding. Wait a minute. Come on, man. Yeah, we're looking at this is the 5 minute. It's holding. You just got these guys. I'm like this whole area, this whole 204 to 202, right? That area, but mainly here. This is the main area we want to see it hold, that 202 area. But right now it's sitting at that 204. I think if it broke this, it's okay. We definitely don't want to break it this other area down here. But it's fighting, it's hanging in there. I'm just saying, man, with this weak market, let me keep a look at the advanced decline line again. That's the sign, look, see it broke 2000. And then I feel that when the advanced decline line, this is the NASDAQ, when it breaks 2000, it generally doesn't come back. It's right there too, it generally doesn't come back. It winds up being one of them down trending days. Just, keeps going down all day and then the market closes like down 1,000 or something like that, so no turnaround in it. Look at the minute chart, right? Just right, lower highs and lower lows. This is it's like extreme levels here. Stochastic, they ain't even trying to turn. It's just selling. And then we pull up the VIX, and the VIX just a minute ago was, yeah, still the VIX still making all-time highs today. Now it's up 14%. Started off the day at 10%. Now it's up 14% with a gap up, right? Just went right over that upper resistance area and just building, just going. It's like, I'm out of here. It's gone. Look at that. So you can see it right there. Like, boom, gone, right? Just, we was making new lows. Look at this low right here. And, yeah, wow. This is what I thought the Dow would do, but no, it's gone. So, yeah. And this is what makes me think Tesla is not going to be able to do it. It's not going to be able to do it. If we were to get any kind of turnaround, this thing will be off to the races. If the market could show a little strength, this thing will lead out. Did you see how fast the market started down? I think it was down 2-something%. This thing was green in no time. And even was, I think it was up, what, 1.5%, 206, 207. What is this high right here? Hold on, I'm on the wrong time frame. Go to the 5-minute. Yeah, we started down way down here. We reached 203 and then got as high as 209.71. So yeah, it's hanging on to that level right there. It's doing not bad. 205 now in a market that just sucks. That just shows you the relative strength of this thing. Oh man, where's my Dow? Looking for my Dow. Dow down 460. Man, crazy. What's going on, y'all? Which stocks y'all trading so I can talk about it? Put your ticker in there, man. Let's look at. I'm just kind of sitting here focusing on Tesla. There's one stock I liked ever since earnings. You know, I like Topgolf. Ever since earnings, which was a decent earnings report, it's just been down. So I don't know. I guess it ran ahead of itself. But really like this stock a lot. All right, showing a little stability. The Dow is bouncing. Look at that bounce. Is it the 10:30 turnaround? It's 10:35, you know, so see if the 10:30 bounce can hang in there. And look at the ticks. Let's see what we're getting on the ticks. Yeah, we finally got some positive ticks, and it was sure right at the 10:30, right at the 10:30 mark. It's like clockwork. It's a good thing that I'm finally seeing that the ticks are, trying to draw a line, right, are uptrending. So that's good. That's a good sign. And we finally broke that 0, right? That means more stocks. Is this the NASDAQ? No. The more stocks are ticking up than they are ticking down. Now it's negative again. But we opened up way down here, which is extreme negativity. Here's the third. Like, we opened up down here. So you don't, last time that happened was February 16th. What's today's date? 22nd. February 16th, and way down here at February 7th. So it doesn't happen much, but yeah, we happen. So let's see. Look, let me see. February 7th, we probably turned around. If I go to the SPY, go to February 7th, and let's go to the February 7th right here. Right here is this bar right here, and then look what happened, right? So that was the top. Button up against that resistance the last time we had the ticks open that low, and it started that kind of downtrend. So right here to here is well, it was only down 2.5%. It's not bad, but when you look at, this is the SPY, so that was there. We did bounce back, and then we made a lower low, right? Ugh. I'm sorry, a lower high. Ugh. Right? Look at that angle. Sitting here drawing all these lines, right? Lower high. Now, we just made a lower low, right? Other than this low. So it's like we're almost starting that stair step down, which is not good, right? So the market, for the most part, has been relatively strong from the beginning of the year, and you know, had some down days, some here's a down period, right? You can see them right there. This is the 4-hour chart, and you can see how we haven't been down that much long. So this was kind of like, whoa. Then it got shorter, and then hardly nothing, right? It took a couple of weeks for the most part. Now we're kind of starting to get that long line again, right? So look at long, you know, down and shorter, then now, you know, starting to extend again. But right now it's hanging in there. If I think it'll be a good day if we can hold this level. Good day. If we break this level, I don't know. I'm just video over. We need to hold this. We definitely do. Look at the gap downs too. Gap. Now we should fill them. Maybe that's the good news, and then we go back down. But I don't know. I mean, it's almost like we fell out of this area right here. Look at that. Right? So, you know, we was in the meat. We was in the area that we needed to be in. It's all good in here. It's a trading range. And then you broke out of it. Broke out to the downside. Come over here. All right, the VIX turned around. I was just going to say the VIX, and the VIX broke up to the upside. But looking at the minute chart, it's pulling back now. Oh, just a little bit. Oh, man, just a little. Went from 22.84 to 22.60. What was that? 62 or so? Yeah, man. JRH, you said your trading style is boring. What? Hey, my trading style is leap still. I ain't changed. I ain't changed at all. You know, I did put on this morning, I sold some vertical leaps, that vertical, can't even say it, some vertical call spreads. I sold them at the 20 delta. I'm gonna make like 20% on it. Not much, and put much because I don't trust it. Even though look, the market was looking weak, I ain't trust it. But and I was gonna buy a straight up put on the Qs, but it was expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna sell this call spread. I don't think we're gonna make a new high today. And that's what it mean. I was like, wow, the market's weak. Look at the VIX. So when it opened and the VIX was actually climbing even higher, I just sold the call spread. Because I don't think that's going to turn around. We might kind of bounce back up down 100 or something, but my call spread should still be good and expires today. And then I sold another call spread that expires the end of the week because I don't think that we're going to, and that one was almost at the money, because I don't think that we're going to be higher at the end of the week. So I don't know. You know, hopefully if we hold here, it was good. You said with my options, I only trade Qs, which is cool because at least you don't have, I was going to say, at least you don't have the volatility, but you kind of do, at least today. But Tesla, that thing can make all kind of money. If you stay on the right side of the trade with Tesla, you make all kind of money every day. The bears really made that money, when Elon was selling. This is Tesla again. I'm back at it. Yeah, this move right here. Oh, man. If you short that and wrote it down, 65%. I mean, this is only, what's that, 369? About 3 months. You can buy a put and could have cleaned up right here. And then this move also, you could have cleaned up. I don't think a lot of people believe this move. I think they got up a little bit and they started shorting it again. That's where I think a lot of the volume, I think shorts were just getting burned. I mean, how far are you going to ride it down? $100 is a good level, so I don't know. I forget that guy, that that's super bearish on Tesla. Always been his whole life. I think he makes all his money not necessarily trading bearish, not necessarily trading short, but just being bearish on Tesla. He's the Tesla bear, and he's always got bad things to say. And I've lost my train of thought. Forget it. Anyway, it's a struggle right here. We knew that this area is it's not going to be easy, and that's all the charts. I actually think this is part of the pullback. I think that the market got tired of fighting that resistance level. Most stocks that you pull up, they're sitting right there, and it's just like, oh, okay, let me just pull back into the range a little bit, and then we try it again. So, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, like here, we're gonna go straight up. If the market was strong, we would look 206. It's trying to bounce. It's trying to bounce. Look at that. Held, right? It's a good thing. You even got an inverse head and shoulders right here. Maybe this is the run. This is the minute chart, though. I hate looking at minute charts. There it is. Shoulder, head, shoulder. See what happens. Okay, yeah. You put yeah, I know that with the profits in the VTI and the VXUS. Now, when you do that, is those profits in there forever? You like, I ain't never touching it, like, ever? Right. This shoulder is kind of a little bit too big. I don't know if that's a good head and shoulders right there. Just a little bit too big. Now it's turning around. Let me see the advanced decline. Okay, DraftKings is in the green again. PayPal's green. That MicroStrategy is down 5% today. I mean, Bitcoin is not doing that bad. Looking at, yeah, Bitcoin is only down 1%. MicroStrategy down 5%. But that's like Bitcoin on steroids, so I guess it's like the 5 times the Bitcoin. Yeah, Amazon just looks like a dead cat bounce on that one. Let's look at Apple. Yeah, it just almost looked dead cattish. Remove destroy. It's the minute chart. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yep. It's funny how Apple's, look at this gap down here. This is the 15 minutes, and it came up. It didn't even fill. It tried. Figured it would come up here. Then it gapped down. Just gave up. It almost seems like we're going to come up a little bit and almost do the same thing. And I guess that's why I sold some calls that expired at the end of the week. That is SPY. Yeah, bit old. VIX is trying to turn it back around again. So yeah, I don't know, man. Just not feeling it. Let me look at it. I'm gonna get ready to end this video. So we didn't go into that 2000 area. We did bounce on the advanced decline 1960. We bounced. I mean, that's danger zone right there. I'm telling you, if we go into that area, we ain't coming back. We ain't coming back. Yes, so keep like I drew my line wrong actually. Clear that line and draw it again because basically it's right at, it looks like we did cross it. Barely. So that's impressive. That's impressive. But most times I see this, there's no turning around from it. I mean, maybe it does what it does today, but then like the next day, it's just don't be good, you know. I think that said that Kentucky. And once the VTI and the VIX, okay, it's forever. That's your 4% rule retirement account. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I like that. With options on, yeah, I got that already. So I got JRH in here, jewelry box. I'm showing 3 other people. What's up? What's your name and where you're coming from? What do they say? What's your name and where you're calling from? Caller. Oh man, just tell me what you're watching, or what do you want to watch, or tell me why you're here. Am I entertaining, or what? I promise you this: I won't shill you. Weeble. I won't shill you any Weeble. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get ready to end this video, but Walmart. I could have sworn I was listening to the call on Walmart. Okay, post strong earnings, shoppers look for discounts. Start. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Oh, then inflation remained more unstable. But yeah, Walmart is doing okay in a market that's down almost 500 points. Even though when you look at Walmart, because I used to be in this stock, and I probably overall lost money in it because I was chopped up in here, man. I gotta say I probably lost money in it. Whatever money I made, I gave it back with these drops, and it's just chopped up. You see, this thing has been sideways for 2 years, and I think eventually it busts through. It'll eventually go to the upside, but I don't like this stock no more. I don't like it. I can see why. I've been to Walmart. I don't go to Walmart anymore, but I was there like a couple weeks ago, and I know why I don't go no more. It's just a different store. I don't like it. Maybe they got cheap prices or whatever, but I don't like it. I think it's changed. Maybe it's just my Walmart. I don't know. Anyway, but this is the monthly. Even with Walmart, you got this down, and it took it back. That's good. Did it make a higher high? Did it? Is that a lower high? Yeah, kind of double top action right there. And you can see, and I think they traded that as well. Boom, sold it off, and now it's trying to make a comeback as well. So let's see if it can hold. But see how strong this bar is right here, right? It basically rejected it, but then it double topped, and it wants to turn over. So it's having a good day today, though. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. See if it can hold it. Get 2 days in a row on that. If the market was up, if it was a good day, Walmart will probably be having a pretty impressive day. Some stocks, when the market is like down, this is when you go to your favorite stocks and just see what kind of relative strength it has. So we was here talking about Tesla, it's down 1.66%. When the NASDAQ, well, actually, damn, wait a minute. The NASDAQ is only down 1.56. So Tesla is actually a little weaker than the index. And then, I guess it's about average. Let's see if I can bring up the heat map. Ugh, that doesn't look good at all. See if I can show you all this. Yo, there we go. So there's the market. I think this is delayed 15, 20 minutes or so, but look at that heat map. Right, so energy, Walmart. Everything in the consumer defensive, there's Walmart. And what's GIS? Okay, General Mills, Walmart. So they buying the cereal in Walmart, and Lilly, Bristol Myers, Merck, IBV, Gilead, PayPal. What's PGR? The Progressive Corporation. Conoco Phillips, all that oil stuff is good. FCX, Gold, Lin Energy, Lindy. I thought it was a Lin Energy. Not many things up. LMTs, that yeah, Lockheed Martin. What's this little sliver of green? eBay. eBay's up. Mm-hmm. So Walmart's up 0.46 and Target is down a lot, 2.5%. So yeah, there's the heat map. Let's go back to my charts. Let me see. There we go. Oh, okay, Johnny Owens. I'm just now seeing you. Sorry about that. Because I was looking at the heat map from Columbia, South Carolina. And we was there. You guys got some cheap gas. For sure. You got some cheap gas. Anyway, and IB Crypto, SoCal, Learn, Charge, Trade, Tesla. Thanks. Cool. Thanks for coming in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I don't want you guys to watch. I'm a small channel, so I can talk to everybody. And the days that I become a big channel, I'm gonna still try to talk to everybody. I'll actually sit here and read every single comment. That's unless it's going like this. Then I'm really big. It's impossible. But I'll have my crew read them for me. Ain't that right? That's right. We'll answer those questions. We will say what's up. Hey, there was this guy, right? So story time. Met the person at the truck show. This is in Trucker, right? Met him, cool dude. Got on the video, like, yo, what's up? He's just getting skipped. He was just skipping all over my comment. I was like, yo, hey, yo. And there wasn't even a lot of people commenting. And he just wouldn't even acknowledge me. And I'm like, okay, damn. You know, it's like that, huh? Oh, man. They on Chris saying hard. I miss all of that. What happened? He cut off his comments. No, the comments was on. People was commenting, and I'm making my comment, but he would never read my comment and go straight to another. I don't know why. And I'm saying another comment and then skipping over another Matter of fact, didn't we trade numbers, babe? Yeah, I even got this man's telephone number. I didn't even ask for it, right? I didn't ask for his number. Right? Yeah, I didn't ask for his number. So he must have volunteered it. And so I was like, all right, I see what kind of YouTuber you are. And it's a big YouTuber. Well, he was big. I don't know how big he was today. So anyway, I don't know too much about, I know with the Chris Sane thing, I never really watched him, but what I remember is, I remember looking, wasn't he kind of phony? Wasn't he a little bit phony? So I think that's all I can remember. So I was just like, I remember tuning him in, and I just wasn't impressed. I don't know. I didn't watch him that long, and I just thought felt a little phoniness there. So maybe it's catching up. That's just my evaluation of him. But I don't know too much about him. But yeah, in my feed, I do see like some Chris Sane things, some negativity, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me see the NQ. All right, so the Nasdaq, it looks like it's at the low of the day. Is it? Let me see. I'm messing up my charts. Yeah, it's at the low of the day. So we had a little fake rally to the upside. Oh man, just a 230 bounce. 230. We had the 1030 bounce. Tesla's looks like it's breaking. This is what I was afraid of. Dow 473. The Dow's about to hit the low of the day, and the advanced decline line is back at right at 2,000 exactly. Well, 198, 199. VIX high of the day for the most part. Yeah, it's just not looking good. So just be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Be careful. And IB Crypto. If you're still here, thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate you. And Johnny Owens, appreciate you from Colombia. You got some cheap gas. Anyway, but that's all I remember about Colombia. Yeah. And now just be careful, because it does seem like one of those days just to where, and for the most part, when you do have these days, all bounces, this is like if you're day trading, all bounces need to be sold. As you can see what happened, looks like we was kind of rallying a little bit and boom, right back down. So that's the key. It's actually one of the better trading days if you're a trader when you see that. So this is a little nugget, that I learned is, that 2,000, man. And when that, you ever want to know when you just trend down all damn day? I shouldn't do that, because the advanced decline line is below 2,000, and that means all bounces should be sold. So it just don't turn around. I never seen it. Once I learned that little trick, I never seen that. It's almost like 100%. So it's just extreme negativity. So the VIX. I mean, we only 11 o'clock, man. The VIX is 14%. It's like one of those days to where, and it's a breakout. Remember, it's a breakout on the VIX. There, I got my right. Look at that. Unless this is still, it can be a fake breakout, right? But we're breaking out. Move, destroy. Get a little closer. Right? So we have to be careful. Look at the stock, man. If this was a stock, I'll be like, oh yeah, look, the stochastic's breaking out. We broke out. I'll be all excited. This is good. Too bad there's no volume on it. But yeah, it's we have to be careful on a day like today. Now I only got a few stocks up. So DraftKings is negative again. Walmart's still green. I have a feeling Walmart, I don't know if it's gonna close in the green. These things are in the green. Walmart, Meta, can you believe that? So we have Walmart, Facebook, and PayPal's leading the rally. Not the stocks that you want to see ahead of the game. And then Lee Auto, I don't know what's going on with Lee. Looking negative right there. Remember these things with those tails? You don't want to see those. But it's up today. So I guess that's a good thing. It's the Leo report fourth quarter. No, what happened? Lithium stocks crashed. I don't even see anything. I don't know. Oh, okay. This is a Barron story. Was they mentioned in Barron's over the weekend? Yeah, I don't know why Lee is having a decent day. It's not the greatest. It's up 1%, but compared to what the market's doing, it's doing its thing. On top of this nasty candlesticks, but uptrend. Let's see if I can draw some kind of line. This is the 4-hour chart. It's kind of breaking it, hanging in there. I mean, I could draw it like that and then it's good, but then I only got 2 touches. If I draw it here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. And the more touches you have, the more solid. Yeah, so there's one right there. I can't necessarily draw a circle there. Touch. There's a little touch here. Kind of a touch, right? A bounce. A breakthrough. We can call it a fake. Kind of fake out. Touch, up, touch, up. So this is a strong trend line, right? And we're kind of hanging in there, hitting the backside of that thing. It almost seems like it wants. I think I did a video on this. One of my first videos on my YouTube return. If you're new to the channel, I'm returning after my hiatus. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just looking at. All right, so I'm gonna go head on out. Be careful. And yeah, it just looks like one of those trending down days. But of course, anything can happen. Of course, anything can happen. We see what happens though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and do all of that. And if you got any stock you want me to go over, just put it in the comments, man. I'll make a video on it. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. If you watching this video, let me see how deep I am in this video. 50 minutes in. You watching this video still 50 minutes in? Of course. That means you watch probably most of me. Put the stock down. I'll go over it. I'll make its own video. All right. So thanks for watching. This is Dre, and I'm out. Let me just make sure. All right, IB Crypto. Yeah.